Now we had to replace the railings because the old ones rotted, and these new ones, they just have this curve to them, so we can't fit the planters on them anymore.
Right, nothing will stay attached.
No.
Well, now that they're all over the ground, it's totally taken up a lot of your space. So I think I have a solution to help you get that space back.
Great.
All right, I'll be right back. Okay, check this out. Whenever I'm working in limited space, I like to go vertical. So this is a vertical planter. Really easy to install. It's just a post that's attached to a base, and it has 5 planters that can attach to it. First, you take the hooks, you put them in these little slots. You take the planter, slide it down until it clicks. So this will provide for 5 planters. Since you have a lot, I came with 2 of these.
Great.
And so we could transplant whatever you want from your pots, and then I brought a few things that we can install as well.
Sounds good.
All right. Insert space. Okay, so we're going to fill the pots halfway with potting soil. Not soil for the ground, but potting soil. It's a lighter medium, and I like to use organic soil when I'm growing edibles.
Jen, what's the white stuff in the soil?
That's called perlite. It helps with aeration. It's great for the plant growth. Let's start the transplanting. I think these peppers would be perfect. And since they're so tall, I think they should be on one of the bottom tiers. I'm gonna cut around it. All right, I think we're good. I'm just gonna pop it out. Just want to be careful not to break it. And then bring it over to here. Can you put a little more soil under there?
Sure.
All right, that looks good. I'm gonna take the shovel out. And then you could backfill your side, and I will backfill mine. Just make sure there's no air pockets around. That works.
Perfect.
Let's see if we can transplant your tomato plant as well. Let's see if it has a good orientation, meaning like I don't want it to flop one way. This guy needs a little bit of support. So I'm gonna pick, even with vegetables, you gotta pick the face. Which direction you want it to be pointing out.
That looks good.
That look okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to backfill around the edges. I'm going to use this stake just in case. I don't want it to. So we can just prop it up, give it a little more support, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's plant some of the stuff I brought. This is oregano. It's a great complement to the tomatoes. Even though this is a natural casing for the plant, you definitely take it off.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking, it would be nice to have something cascade off the side, and we could underplant the tomato with this oregano.
That looks great.
We're going to put a couple of small lettuce plants in here.
And how much space should we leave between each plant?
We could plant them pretty close together so it fills up the whole pot.
Great.
So I think of this more as a grazing garden. We don't have a lot of space up here, so you pick and eat as you go, and then the plant will regenerate and produce more leaves. Now this is arugula. Love that color. This is Swiss chard. Has a nice flavor for salads. And rosemary. Squeeze that a little bit. Yeah. We have cilantro. Got it all. And to top it off, we have some tarragon. Great job on the watering. You're really going to need it with this intense sunlight up here. And not to mention, these look fantastic.
I agree. They're beautiful.
This squash, I didn't want to disturb it. So next year I'm thinking if we flank each corner with one of these, it'll help set the space and act as a nice green screen between you and your neighbor.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. These not only look beautiful, but clear up a lot of space up on the deck.
Excellent. Well, you're welcome.
Clever solution. Go vertical.
Go vertical. She definitely gained a lot of space there. Couple things that you have to think about when you have edibles. Sunshine and water, right? Two important elements for their growth.
Yeah, she's going to get plenty of sunshine. The water's going to be a little more difficult, right? So she's going to be doing watering cans.
She's going to be doing watering cans because she doesn't have a faucet nearby. But I don't know if you noticed, but there are a lot of pre-drilled holes on each bucket, right? So they each get their dedicated line, and this is all drip irrigation.
And what's going on here? Are all the lines running right down through the middle to a central line?
The central line
Okay.
is all
I'm gonna
located.
pick it up, but all right. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
So each one of those zones is a little T fitting right there.
yep.
Goes to this main line. And what is this being connected to?
That is being connected to this. So you need to start with a faucet, right? And this is a backflow preventer. And it also adjusts the frequency of water, pressure, and it's a timer as well.
Oh, cool. So
Okay.
stop the
So
pressure
this, you pop this in here, and then you're all set. You go away for the weekend,
down. Yeah.
you have it on a timer.
Very clever. And I didn't see it in the piece, but I see it now that it's right in front of me. Each one of the buckets has actually got some holes in the bottom, so if you irrigate, you'll have drainage.
Absolutely, which is very important. You don't want it to overflow.
Yeah, that's great.
But another great thing, though, if you want to use it for a different use indoors, you could plug the bottom before you do the planting.
Oh,
It comes with
interesting.
these plugs, and then you could just have it in your house if you want to do indoor plants. It doesn't have to be edible garden outside.
Watering can, you're not going to make a mess.
Yeah,
All right, clever solution. Thank you.
go vertical.